Best Dehumidifiers UK 2024, for tackling damp and drying laundry, tried, tested, and recommended. The best dehumidifiers for drying clothes and tackling damp, mold, and condensation are top 5 tried and tested recommendations from Meaco, Pro Breeze, Dehumidifier, and more in this video. The best dehumidifiers in UK can help to combat the buildup of damp, mold, and condensation in our homes by extracting excess moisture from the air to maintain the ideal indoor humidity. The most effective can also speed up indoor laundry drying times, making them a super useful addition to the home during the wetter months of the year. However, just like investing in one of the best air purifiers, wading through the technical jargon to decode extraction rates, tank capacity, and the cost to run each dehumidifier can feel a little daunting. That's why we experts are here to help. Our team of reviewers have tried and tested the best dehumidifiers on the market, putting multiple options from Meaco, Pro Breeze, EcoAir, Dehumidifier, and many more brand names through their paces. Our review process compares how many liters of water each can extract from the air per day, how often you'll be emptying the dehumidifier's water tank, its ease of use, noise levels, energy use, and, of course, price. You'll find our top recommendations in video, including which is the best dehumidifier for drying clothes, the best budget-friendly dehumidifier, the most powerful, and our top-rated dehumidifier overall. Number 1. Best Overall Dehumidifier UK. MeacoDry Arete One, 20L Dual Dehumidifier. Both a dehumidifier and air purifier in one compact unit, the curved design means this model will effortlessly fit into your living space. Despite it being 16 kilograms, it's extremely portable, thanks to the included caster wheels, and if you need to carry it to another room or between floors, there's a pull-up handle. Operating it is easy, as there are just 4 control buttons. The first button lets you cycle through the target humidity in 5% increments from 40 to 70%. It has a built-in humidistat, so once it reaches your set humidity, it then switches off and turns back on when the humidity rises again. It also has an automatic switch off when the tank is full. The LED red light will be illuminated, and the dehumidifier will not work until you empty the tank. The water tank is 4.8 L, and as it can take up to 20 L of excess moisture out of the air daily, you shouldn't have to constantly empty the tank, unless your space is suffering from high humidity. The water tank is also situated at the front of the unit and can easily be removed by holding either side of the tank and gently pulling. You also get 2 machines for the price of one, as well as removing excess moisture from the air. It can also clean the air, thanks to the built-in HEPA filter. The charcoal filter will help to remove odors such as damp or lingering food smells. The dehumidifier can be run just as an air purifier by activating the fan mode. There's also a dedicated laundry mode that really sped up the time it took for our clothes to dry. This mode runs the unit at 35% humidity and then, after 6 hours, switches the compressor off at 40% whilst continuing to keep the fan running, which helps keep energy costs down. Considering the powerful performance that this dehumidifier puts in, it doesn't make much noise. Due to the compressor getting going at first, we did find it a little loud, but after a while, it just faded to a low hum, making it perfect for running in the background while you're watching TV. Number 2. Best Dehumidifier for Drying Clothes UK. Dehumidifier Tasciugo Ariadry Dehumidifier. A mid-priced dehumidifier that works well in small to medium-sized rooms. This model has a sleek, modern design that means you can plunk it in any room without it looking out of place. At 11.3 kilograms, it's quite weighty, so feels strong and robust despite being made from plastic. However, if you need to move it around, the design features a built-in handle, making it far less of a chore. It comes with a range of simple controls, making it easy to operate. Our favorite, of course, is the laundry mode, which adjusts the fan speed and power. It did a great job of helping to speed up the amount of time it took for our clothes to dry, which is super handy in the winter months when the washing line is out of action. You can set the humidity manually to 40%, 50%, or 60%. We found setting it at around 40% would remove most moisture from the air, making it ideal if you're using it in the kitchen to battle condensation or if you have a particularly damp space. The unit can remove up to 14 L of moisture per day, which makes the 2.1 L water tank feel a bit small, so if you have a lot of excess moisture in the air, you will be emptying the tank on a regular basis. There is an option to let it run continuously, and it does come with an extra long hose, but you will need access to a floor drain for this function. A word of warning, too, if you do use the continuous drain function, the automatic shutoff won't work, so make sure to unplug the hose if you bring it back inside. Noise-wise, this is one of our favorite dehumidifiers. When it's on the lowest setting, it's so quiet, you wouldn't even know it was running. This means it won't be too loud if you want to use it in your bedroom or living space. It does throw out some noise when it's on the highest setting, but it's not disruptive. When in use, the air feels cleaner, thanks to double filtration technology. This is good news for anyone with allergies, as it will remove airborne irritants such as pollen, mold spores, pet dander, and even odors. Number 3. Midea Smart Dehumidifier for Home and Office 20L. This dehumidifier is suitable for small to medium-sized rooms. It's quiet, so you can use it in family areas and not be disturbed. One thing we really love is the inclusion of a timer, so, when it's running in the bedroom, it can be timed to switch off just before bedtime, and then start back up again in the morning. It's also easy to empty, and has a built-in ionoser and HEPA filter, to make sure that it pumps out fresh, clean air. The filter can also be easily removed for cleaning. It isn't a light machine, weighing around 15 kilograms, but it does have casters, so pushing it from room to room isn't an issue. The generous 2L tank has a level indicator, so you can keep an eye on when it needs to be emptied, but it's not a problem if you forget, as it has an alarm for when the water tank is full, and it will shut down automatically when it has reached the limit. We tested the laundry function, using it to dry a range of clothing, from light pillowcases to thick denim, and found it worked extremely well. Number 4. MeacoDry Arete One, Simple Desiccant Dehumidifier. The last thing you want is an overly complicated appliance, which is why we love the MeacoDry Arete One. As the name suggests, it's a simple dehumidifier that offers excellent performance. With a slimline and compact design, it weighs just 6 kilograms, and the built-in handle and castor wheels make moving it from room to room a breeze. The design includes anti-tilt protection, which is handy if you have pets or small children running around. It also comes in a choice of 3 colors, blue, pink and black, so, whatever your decor, it should blend in effortlessly. We like that it's really easy to operate. It has manual controls, including a rotary dial and just one other button, which controls the fan speed, placing the machine in either economy mode or turbo mode. It also has a special laundry mode, so, if you're drying your clothes indoors all winter, and don't want to use the tumble dryer, it's the perfect solution. As a desiccant dehumidifier, it's not as cheap to run as a compressor dehumidifier. That said, desiccants do push heat back into your home, so you'll save money on your heating bills, ideal for smaller rooms that suffer from cold. While not suitable for large, open spaces, it has the capacity to collect up to 7.5 L of moisture from the air per day and has a decent 2L water tank, so, unless you're running it 24/7, you won't need to empty the tank that often. Plus, there's an automatic switch-off function, so there's no need to worry if you leave it running when you're not around. One thing that could be better is the noise level, as it isn't the quietest dehumidifier in this review. While it's not loud enough to really disturb the peace, it's certainly not one you'd want to leave running overnight in your bedroom. Finally, we were impressed with the nano silver filter built into the design, which will help trap dust and allergens. So, if you suffer from allergies or conditions such as asthma, this is the perfect solution, as the air will feel a lot fresher. Number 5. ProBreeze 30L/Day Smart Dehumidifier. The ProBreeze High Capacity Smart Dehumidifier is a high-capacity dehumidifier that can extract up to 30 L of moisture from the air per day, giving it one of the highest extraction rates on the market. It also offers smart app controls, which means you can connect it to Wi-Fi and operate it remotely via the ProBreeze app, or connect to Alexa or similar voice-activated devices. It has a decent-sized water tank capacity of 4 L and an automatic humidity sensor, which means you can set your desired humidity level, switch it on, and just let it do its thing. During our testing process, we found it really easy to use and operate, and our reviewer loved the smart app connectivity, as it gave her a lot more control over how she could use the machine, saying the in-app experience is fantastic, the menus are really clear, and changing the settings is simple. Alongside the Dehumidifier Smart 20L dehumidifier, this is one of only a handful of dehumidifiers on the market that currently offer remote and voice-activated control. Whilst this dehumidifier doesn't offer a specific laundry drying function, we still found it helpful at drying wet washing, although it took longer to do so than dehumidifiers with a dedicated laundry mode, like the Tasciugo Ariadry Multi-Dehumidifier, and Pro Breeze 20L Premium Dehumidifier, with special laundry mode. However, the 30L Premium Dehumidifier isn't without faults. Its 600W power usage is considerable compared to the only slightly lower extraction rate of the 25L MeacoDry Arete One dehumidifier, which only uses 267W of energy. And we found it noisier than our top recommendation, the MeacoDry Arete One, to operate. The Pro Breeze 30L Premium Dehumidifier operates at 46 dB, and unfortunately it's loud whether the fans are on high or low mode. This isn't a dehumidifier for the bedroom or one you're going to want running for long periods in a living area that's in use. That said, the Pro Breeze 30L Premium Dehumidifier's high 30L per day extraction rate makes it a great choice if you have high moisture levels to deal with, plus its decent size 4L water tank means you won't be emptying it continually. Its Wi-Fi connectivity will also be a real bonus for many users.